guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going into detail about the Positive Teacher Company and their planners. I was so excited yesterday, been out to see some family all day, got back in the evening and had the best possible parcel. Our teacher planners had arrived. I have ordered this one, which is the Nightfall teacher planner, and my partner has ordered the Lavender Fusion, which I'm just trying to pick up now. Here you go. And so today we're just going to be opening them up, having a look inside, showing you guys all about what's inside them. Disclaimer at the start of this video, I'm not getting anything out of doing this. I don't have any discount codes. I bought them myself with my own money. I just think they're absolutely amazing. I think the company is a brilliant company. I think Rachel, who runs it, is so open and honest about what it takes to run that company. It's absolutely an inspiration to me. And hopefully by doing this, I'll be able to support her. I'll be able to show you guys, if you're looking for a planner, the types of things that are inside it, how amazing they are. And yeah, I would absolutely recommend any of you guys to order them, get one for yourself. It'll help you keep so organised, so on top of things in school. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this. Good luck if you do order one. I hope it comes as quickly and efficiently as mine did. It was within, I think, 2 weeks or 3 weeks of ordering on the pre-order right when it first opened. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this, and I'll see you in a bit. Today it is all about the Teacher Planner 2020 to 2021. They're from the Positive Teacher Company, which I will link their Instagram. They're on Facebook as well. They're absolutely amazing. Run by a teacher. It's a small business from home, and she stamps all the planners, sends them off all herself. You can see she works incredibly hard, and so if you guys are looking for a teacher planner, then I would absolutely recommend going to check out their Instagram, have a look at the planners on their website. I'll link it all down below in the description, and go and take a look, which I'll show you in a bit. And we've both got them just because we think they're amazing and we want to use them. It is an absolutely brilliant planner, and if you want a teacher planner to keep yourself organised, then this is the one I think you should go for. It's the one I've picked, and yeah, I'm just going to have a look and show you guys through it. So we have got the teacher planner, and as you can see, it is nice and thick, plenty of space in there for all of the different things you're going to need throughout the year. All set for 2020 to 2021. You can, if you want to get it personalised with your Mr. and then the first initial, or Mrs. and your first initial down in that corner. I've not chosen to do that, as I just want to keep it for myself. But if you want to, then that is an option when you order them. And yeah, they are lovely ring binders, very secure, very professionally made. I'm very, very happy with it. So it starts off with a message saying hello to your planner, and just a thank you for supporting them. As I said, they're a small business. They've got a team that helps to create them, but generally, if you see by her Instagram, she has bags and bags of boxes and books that she sends out every single day, and she works incredibly hard. So yeah, if you guys can take a minute, go have a look and see if you want one yourself, then go for it. This year, the biggest upgrade for me has been the fact that she has put in the tabs down the side ready for you. You used to have to get these and do these yourself, but they're ready made, so it just comes set up and ready, which is fantastic. So let's get into the first page, which is your teacher focus page. So on this page, we have got the About Me section, obviously your name, email, and postcode. Name, email, and position. We have got your goals for this year, so you have space for 3 different goals you want to hit, and then a tracker for all your different usernames, passwords for different websites. That obviously, as a teacher, you end up with hundreds of these, so it's a brilliant place to store them, and there's space for about 10 of them there, which should be good. Then an overview for when you have a supply teacher in your class. Obviously, it can be hard to keep it organised, so things to know like senior leaders, break duties, notes, timetable for the day. You can just leave this out, photocopy it if you need it, and it gives them a good overview of what's going to go on. On the next page, we have got your professional development page. So obviously, as a teacher, if your school is sending you out on training to develop your teaching, then you can put on here records of where you have gone. So you've got 3 different targets on this side for your development. You've got spaces to put in evaluations for all the different training and the actions you've taken. And there's also a mid-year review over here. So halfway through the school year, you can make a to-do list of all the things you need to do to continue your development as a teacher. Turning again, you have got a to-do list. Now this is one of the best pages, I think, because it shows you the realities of being a teacher. So you've got your urgent and important to-do list of things you have to do, your not urgent but important things to do, you've got your urgent but not important things, and then you've got your not urgent and not important things, where she adds, do you really need to do it, with a question mark. So it just keeps things into focus, make sure you're prioritising the right things, and generally it will help you to understand what you need to do. Next up, we have got a useful teacher find. So this is where, as teaching is going into the 21st century, some teachers are dragging it into the 21st century. You've got things you might find, like different apps to use, different websites, different blogs, some books that you might want to use, and again, just title, description, and rating to make sure you keep a record of those that you have found. And then some social media accounts and podcasts to listen to. So again, you can fill all those in, and I will be doing before I start school in September to make sure, and throughout the year I will be adding to them so I know which ones I want to take a look at. Next up, we've got our pupil focus page. So this is where 10 ways I'm going to promote positivity in my classroom this year. So 10 targets, 10 things you're going to do to promote positivity. And again, obviously, they're called the Positive Teacher Company. It's all about being a positive teacher. And I think it's a really good message, not just to focus on getting your targets and making sure the assessment's right, but being a positive teacher, looking forward, looking up, looking out, focusing on the children. And it's just a brilliant way to start off the planner. So yeah, I think it's absolutely amazing. Nice little quote of every child needs a hero, and then goes into your groups. So we've got a few different pages of groups, as you can see. This might be your ability groupings for subjects. This might be groups for a school trip. This could be groups for playtime leaders on the playground, reading buddies, anything like that. Different groups that you need. Again, there's about 6 pages of them and different purposes at the top to fill in up here. And yeah, again, very customizable, very open for all different sorts of teaching styles. Brilliant addition. Here we've got your intervention plans. So again, we've got a few pages of these, and these are where you'll put in an outline of what the intervention is, the pupils taking it, the staff that carries out the intervention and the time it takes, the targets of doing the intervention, and finally your impact and evaluation of the intervention once it's finished. So I know in my classroom, we've just finished a 6-week reading fluency intervention. And at the end of those 6 weeks, I would then evaluate it. Obviously, I've only got this planner yesterday, so that'll be something I'll do next year. I'll be adding it into these pages. And again, a pupil focus. So if you have certain pupils you need to target, then you can put their names in here, give them a target for development in the middle, and an action you're going to take to make sure they're hitting that target. Turn over again, there's more pupil focus pages. And then we go into the next tab, which is the calendar. So we start off on the calendar with 8 different boxes of kind of like targets for this year. So there are things like my 2020-2021 resolutions. By the end of this year, I want to. What I'm doing to put my well-being first, things I'm grateful for, positive teacher quote, something I'm excited about, holidays, concerts, parties, etc., and something new you're going to try. And again, it's just focusing on that positivity, that positive outlook, and a brilliant way to start this section. So we've got appointments. So this might be appointments with parents. This might be appointments outside of school. Any kind of appointment you need to keep track of. Pop it in what it is, the date and the time. And again, it's all in one place, nice and easy to keep track of in your planner. Important dates. Now, these are amazing for the kind of things that are all over the world. So you've got Roald Dahl Day, Car Free Day, World Book Day on the 4th of March. You've got Anti-Bullying Week on the 9th of November, Black History Month, World Teacher Day, Christmas Jumper Day, all sorts. And again, loads of space to add in things that are important for your school, but maybe not for all other schools. Then we go into the calendar, and as you can see, there's loads of space. It starts in August 2020 and obviously runs through all the different months. Loads of space on each day to add in some notes down the side as well on what is going on. Brilliant calendar, just month by month. keep track of what is going on all the way up to July, ready for your next planner for the next school year. Things to remember, so just a quick to-do list. They might be some targets you've got for the year, things you need to remember throughout the whole year, keep it on there. Then we've got a long-term plan, so just a quick section to jot down notes for your long-term plan. Keep it nice and simple, nice and quick, nice and easy. And you've got a timetable. Now again, you may want to photocopy this page, but you've got 3 different timetables. Yep, there's 3 different timetables in there, so 1 per term. I know my school often changes the timetable each term, so if you want to, then you can do that as well. Change your timetable, add it in, so again it's nice and clear, easy record to keep track of what happens at what time on what day. Ideas for the term, resources you need, things I need to do, important events, reading and social media follows. Again, just to keep track, and a term planner. This repeats 3 times again, so you can keep track of the different things that happen throughout each week. The term plan is especially good as it runs up to 8 weeks. So this repeats 6 times, so you've got for each different half term, and they go all the way up to week 8 at the bottom. So again, it's just brilliant for keeping up to each half term. Obviously, some of them are only 4 or 5 weeks, some of them can be 8 weeks long. You can keep track of all of them using this. And again, all those notes, all those spaces, just to keep track of everything that happens. On this page on the left here, you have got a seating plan. So this can be for your classroom, set out a little map of what is going on in your classroom, where the children are sat, just to keep it on top of it. And then here you have got one of the best sections that I think you can have is your weekly plans. This way you can keep track of what is going on each week. So you've got your day, you've got PPA. If you've got management time, you can fill that in there. You can add in the schemes of work you use, SCN considerations, members of staff with expertise on various things, like your safeguarding lead, planning website, all sorts that you can put in there. You've also, this is new this year in the teacher planner, a wellbeing review. Now, teachers are not the best at looking after their well-being. It is universally known across teachers that they struggle with it, and I believe it's something really, really important you have to look after. So does Rachel, who runs the Positive Teacher Company, which is where I've got this planner from. So this is where you should be looking for your well-being. Okay, you can rate each day on your well-being. You give it a tick across, a rating of 1 to 10, however you want to do it. Colour it in, red or green or yellow. Rate your well-being each day, see how you're doing. If you're struggling, then obviously you'll be able to see that and you can do something about it. This is the weekly planner, and again, there's loads of these starting from halfway through August all the way up to July, and they're just absolutely brilliant for a short-term plan of what's going on each lesson, to keep a record of what you did teach so you can look back at it. You can make notes if you've got anything to do on this page. There's a notes and a to-do list for each week over here. Funny little quotes at the top, and as you can see, they just are the same for each week. You can add at the top which term and what week it is to keep track of that. Absolutely brilliant. Goes all the way, this is now April, all the way to July, 23rd of July, all the way up to the 30th of July, and then you're done. When you just turn back to it, you can see how it's nice and open, nice and clear, nice and easy, plenty of space in these boxes to fill in your information, and it's just a brilliant way to keep track of what goes on in school. Here we have got your evaluating your year group. So this could be something you need to do at the end of your year, to look back at your year, how you have done well, things you can improve on. So we've got my best lesson this year was, the best way I looked after my well-being, something new I tried this year, next year I would like to change, my favourite moment this year was, a colleague who put a smile on my face, the best child's quote this year, and I've been an amazing teacher this year because, again, it's just looking after yourself, making sure you're looking at the positives as well as the weaknesses you need to improve on. You've also got on the other side of that page meetings. So you can put in notes here for your planned meetings, meetings with parents, CPD, staff briefings, staff meetings, any information about those and when they are. So for instance, your staff meeting might be on a Wednesday afternoon, a Thursday afternoon. Fill in the information in there, and there's notes inside for the different meetings. So meeting title, date and notes you can make from it. As you can see again, there's lots and lots of these, so plenty of space for lots of different meetings, all the different notes you might want to make. And then they go into some shorter ones like these for different briefings. So if you have some meetings in the morning or some shorter ones, you just have to make a couple of quick notes on. Then again, pop in the data when it was, pop in the notes, and you'll never forget anything that you need to do, which will be very, very useful in my opinion. And it's just another little thing that you can see is made by a teacher as they've thought of this, whereas others may not have. Finally, at the back of the book is the assessment section. Okay, now it's always one of those topics that teachers don't like talking about. It's not the best part about teaching, but assessment has to happen. And it's a good way, again, of taking track of it. So you've got the contents of it, different parts of each section you can fill in, your assessment calendar for daily, weekly, half-termly, termly and annual assessments of when they're going to be. And then your record sheets. Now, I've known teachers that have whole books of these assessment record sheets, but again, this is just all in one book, all in one planner. You can keep a record of all the different types of assessment you have to carry out, and again, it's just perfectly laid out, brilliantly organised. And that is the end of the planner. That is the back of it, and if I can close it up nice and carefully, it's got a nice binder to hold it all together throughout the year. So that is the teacher planner from the Positive Teacher Company. I hope you've enjoyed having a quick look inside it, and as always, go look in the description down below to find the links to go have a look for one yourself. I'll have up on the screen some pictures of all the different types, and trust me, they're all amazing. My partner has ordered this one for herself. It is exactly the same inside, but it's a different design on the front, and she's also extremely happy with it, as I am with my version. And we are so happy with these planners that we have also ordered notebooks to go with them, as you can see here. Now these are just simple notebooks, inside just lined paper, but they look very good and they were discounted along with the planners, so I went for them. And again, they look amazing. I cannot wait to start using them. So thank you very much, Rachel. Thank you very much to the Positive Teacher Company. Now, obviously this video is coming to an end, but I just wanted to say a heartfelt thank you to the Positive Teacher Company for sending us these. As I said at the start, my partner ordered them, but we paid for them out of our own money. I've been sent them for free. I'm just making this video purely to show you guys how absolutely incredible they are, and hopefully it'll help you guys keep yourselves organised like it does myself and my partner, and you enjoy them. And I just wanted to say here that it's such a personalised order as well. We just ordered them off the website and they've arrived pretty much a couple of weeks after we pre-ordered them, and they're so personalised, which I'm going to show you now. They came in the box with a little card saying, "Put on your positive pants, your new year starts here," which is just a lovely little postcard. They came with a handwritten envelope on the front, and I'll show you inside now, with a thank you card inside from the Positive Teacher Company, a way of helping to support their business without spending any money. You don't have to spend anything on them, but just to share online and tell people about them, and a little card to put inside your planner for your personal mantra to keep yourself positive. And they also sent you a poster to put up on the wall with a code, which I'm going to show you is just under there, but a code to help the rest of the teachers in your school get a free notebook in their basket whenever they order themselves a planner as well. So again, it's just brilliant the way they've done all this personalised stuff just for people. And obviously everyone that's ordered them has got these, but it's just those little things that make it absolutely amazing. So thank you very much. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. And as always, subscribe, like, comment if you like it, if you want to have any questions about the planners. And hopefully I'll see you guys soon on my next video every Tuesday, every Saturday on this channel. So thank you very much. See you soon.